So in the last video I made this base design, and the way that you're seeing it now might have changed from the last video. The reason being is because, you know, I changed shit around just for improvement purposes. So on that note, here it is again, and if you guys want to copy it and do the improvements that I have made, go ahead and do that. And you know, this base is actually pretty good. It's doing its job, it's holding its loot. I can't really tell you guys how efficient it is, and the reason why is because I'm actually upgrading both my Infernal Towers, and I always get heal spell with giants and a bunch of healers on giants and shit. You know, I do lose quite a lot of loot, and I don't think that I'll ever upgrade both my Infernal Towers at the same time so that I don't get heal spells. And you know, I tried to do something else than Barch and TH10, and I'm not really good at it, I guess. Not that I'm shit, I can get at least 60%, it's just I'm not 3-starring like I see a lot of people doing with my bases sometimes. Oh, someone's getting attacked. Let's watch that live. I don't think that poison spell's gonna do much. Holy fuck, never mind. Oh my god. A poison spell kills balloons? So yeah, the base design is actually pretty good. It's keeping its loot and it's doing its job and it's really doing what it should be doing. But there's only one problem that I had with it other than, you know, my Infernal's upgrading, but that doesn't have to do with anything with the base. The Capsule was actually really easy to get lured, and it got lured twice. And usually I keep wizards in it, so then I just got poison spells, which is why I've expanded where the tower was. It's slightly bigger now. God damn it. But yeah, this is what I meant. The Capsule could get lured really easily, and then people would just drop poison spells on the wizard. So I expanded this wall, made it much longer, and you know, it looks like you can actually hold giant bombs in here, so it's much more threatening in my opinion. So yeah, this base is probably solid, I don't know. I can't really rate it out of 10 because my Infernals were going, but I'm assuming it'd be around a 7 or 7.5. And you know, I would have kept balloons in my Castle, but with what I just seen, a poison spell is so strong nowadays that it'll kill balloons. Alright, so let's see how good my attacking skills are. And this is our perfect target. Now when I use giants, I always bully TH9s, and the reason being is because they don't have Infernal Towers. And yes, this is what I absolutely hate the most, Gyarch. But fuck, if I'm getting bullied and no one's gonna stop this bullshit, then I'm gonna do it as well. I mean, you gotta take advantage of it just as much as I think that TH sniping was stupid. I took advantage of it. That being said, let's wreck this guy. And the way that you have to do Gyarch is you literally dump all your fucking giants in the same exact spot. It's ridiculous, I know, but the heal spells are so overpowered that you want to heal all of your giants at the same time. And I would say that Gyarch is actually quite difficult, and the reason being is that you have to watch everything at the same time. And there you go, that's a 3-star. Now that was actually an easy 3-star. I didn't even use 2 of my other heal spells. My king did get pretty fucked up though, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I don't want to get rid of this base, I guess I will have to. We gotta move on at some point, right? So if you guys want to take a look at it for you TH9s, go ahead now, use this base. I would easily give it 8.5 out of 10. Really good base. And I will definitely miss it. Definitely my best TH9 base. It's been a good run. It's been a good run. Alright, so let's see what we can do with this base. And this time I think I want to tuck in my Infernal Towers. Alright, so looks like we're off to a good start. I actually feel much more safe putting my loot a little closer now, and the reason being is because I have my Infernal Towers, and now I feel like it can be much more protected if it's all stuck up together with the Infernal Towers. You know, I feel like it's a good idea to keep your Infernal Towers around your loot. Fuck, I'm liking where this is going, I really am. Yeah, it looks like we're off to a good start. So yesterday I searched up a certain topic on YouTube. That topic was time capsules. And I've always been interested in time capsules, it's just I've never actually put in the time to, you know, look at them on YouTube. I've never even thought about looking at time capsules on YouTube. And finding these videos about time capsules were actually really interesting. It kind of makes me want to build my own time capsule. And so within these time capsules, most people had like their personal interest. Like some of them loved Elvis at the time, so they had like a bunch of Elvis magazines and shit. So I kind of wonder what the fuck I would put in my time capsule. I'd probably put a rolled up piece of paper with my YouTube link on it. I don't even know what year I'd set it to be honest, because usually there's like a time set, and they put a piece of paper saying do not open till the year 2126, and obviously that was just an example and it was a really shitty one. This base is actually doing really well so far, except for the fact that I actually don't have much walls left. I'm trying to save some right now, so just give me a break, alright? But yeah, in my time capsule, I don't know what the fuck I would put, to be honest. I don't really have any interest other than YouTube. It's not like I can physically put YouTube into a time capsule, or could I? Nah, No, I really couldn't. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'd put, to be honest. I could put my school grades and my report card, but it's just not something to be remembered for, to be honest. God damn it. I'm not proud of it. I really am not proud of it. I'd probably put this shitty computer with it. I'd probably put my phone with it. You know, in these videos I have like tape recorders and shit, cassette players and shit like that. So I don't know, maybe I'd put my phone in it. Probably my old phone because it's broken and I wouldn't really want to put my other phone in there. Do I not have any storages left? Oh fuck. I don't. That explains why I was running out of walls, to be honest. This base actually looks pretty good. It actually looks much better than the other one. The loot is more spread around, so I'm assuming that it'd be much harder to get. I really gotta upgrade these fucking walls. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. This looks pretty good, right? But I'll probably put that time capsule for like 30, 40 years. In that time capsule, I'll probably put newspapers and probably a note saying who I am now, what my goals are, obviously doing YouTube for a living, and you know, just see how much I've changed during the years. And that's gonna be really refreshing to look at who I was when I was young. And it looks like I'll be running out of walls. Again, I honestly always run out of walls. God damn it. Oh, well, I gotta put shit in here, that's right. To be honest, I'd probably put an old picture of me. Maybe an old driver's license. If it ever gets renewed or something, an old driver's license. And when I get my car, the first license plate that I get, I'll probably put it in there when I have to replace it. So yeah, I'd probably put my license plate in there just to see how much shit changed. You know, 30 to 40 years is actually quite a lot. I'd probably put my favorite candy in it. I'd put a Reese in it. I wouldn't eat it 30 years later, but you know, it's just as a reminder. Maybe I just put the wrapper in it, not the whole chocolate thing. Because I'm assuming that after 30 years, it'd be pretty fucking disgusting. I'll probably put a brand of food of something, just to see if it's still around 30 years later. I'll probably put one of my favorite sweatshirts. I don't know, it'd be pretty cool to wear it again like 40 years later. I don't know, I just don't have much to put in the time capsule, so the more I think about it, the less I want to do it now. I wonder how desaturated that picture would be like after 30 years. You know what I'd put in there? I'd probably put an NWA CD in there. Just so I can remember the music I used to listen to back then, or should I say now, and see if I still like that music. You know, because old school hip hop is still the fucking best in my opinion. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Again, these Giants bombs are pretty predictable, but fuck it. I'll probably put my watch in there too, just so that I can see if my wrist actually grew, just to remember the good old time. And I'll probably just put like shit that'd be impressive to see from the future. I don't know, maybe like a game disc or some shit, like probably like Far Cry 4 or some shit, one of the new gen games. And everything then will be digital and shit, or it'll be like a chip, so it's gonna be funny as fuck to see an actual disc as a video game. And I'll probably put my broken ass shoes too. If I'm getting new shoes, I'll probably put my old shoes in there too. I'm sorry if all this shit sounds lame. I don't even know what the fuck I put in there, but let me know what you guys would put in the time capsule. Let me know in the comment section what the fuck you would put in your time capsule, because honestly my ideas are shit and I really want to see what you would put in the time capsule, because I'm not even entertained by my own ideas. So I'm guessing your life has been much more interesting than mine, and you have much more to put in these time capsules than I would. But it's for sure that if I did a time capsule, I wouldn't really do it for that long, because I've seen these videos of like 100 years old time capsules, and by that time, I mean, I'd be dead by then. I mean, there is not a whole lot of chance that I live 119 fucking years old, so no way I'd do it for 100 years old. What's the point of having a time capsule if you're not even gonna be there to open it again? To have some other people opening it. You know, the point of a time capsule is that when you open it, you can remember what you were like and how things have changed from when you buried it to the present. And after like 30, 40 years, most of everything that would be in that time capsule would be vintage. Probably sell most of the shit in there if you want to, obviously, for much, much more than what you've bought it for. I don't know, it's just a way to make money, I guess. Just put a bunch of useless shit in a time capsule, wait 30 years, and then sell it all for $1,000. Anyways, that's all for the video. This is the base that I have come up with. Like I said in the previous videos, do use this as your own risk, and I do recommend you guys waiting for my next video, because I will test this base out and I will tell you if it's good or bad. But if you want to figure out if it's good or bad yourself, do use it, go ahead. I don't recommend it. I don't know if it'll be good. You know, the Dark Elixir is pretty naked. It's pretty easy to get to, and that's probably one of the flaws of this base. But other than that, the gold and the elixir seems pretty spread out. You know, every base has its flaws. There's always something wrong with each base, and there's always a weak point to attack from. I would say that the weak point to attack from would probably be the top, considering that my clan castle, I tried to cover it as much as I could, but the clan castle is lurable from the top. So yeah guys, definitely let me know what you guys think of this base. Is it good? Is it bad? Test it out on your own if you want to, and if you want to wait for my next video for me to tell you how good it is, do that. I upload daily, so you guys will be seeing the review of this base tomorrow. On another note, let me know what you guys would put in a time capsule, because obviously you guys probably have much better fucking things to put in the time capsule than me. I have absolutely nothing to put in there, to be honest. So yeah, it's been Eragon, guys. Later.